Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you clicked. We are going to start the session off. I've got a ton of songs to do, 12 or 13 again. You guys are sending me so much music. There's just no way I can get to it all if I don't do a lot of them every day. It'll take me a year just to get through one at a time, what I have now. So anyways, we're gonna start the day off with a brand new band, and I think that's probably the way it's gonna go. I did that yesterday, and I kind of like that. Just somebody I haven't heard at all, and it was a request from you guys, and and so we're gonna check out this band that's called Evergrey, and they have let's see, the song "Escape from Phoenix," and it comes from the album of the same name. Um, Actually, that's not what I wanted to do at all. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do Evergreen uh, Beholder. That's what I wanted to do. Yes. So we're going to do Evergreen Beholder. That's the one. If I can find it now. Here we go. All right. That's it. It's rolling. It's from their 2020 release, Escape the Phoenix. The song is called The Beholder.
So many
Oh, the song features James from Dream Theater. That must be the second. Uh, okay, well that makes sense then, because I really wasn't getting into the song to begin with. It wasn't really hitting me too much until they got to that breakdown. It was kind of, I don't know if I'd call it a bridge, but it was a long bridge. But it was where, okay, now all of a sudden I'm noticing there's two singers, two different singers, and that part was way more interesting to me than the basically just a long, just the chorus. I guess it was just kind of a long chorus, mostly chorus. It seemed like. Um, so it's a first introduction. It all sounded good. The singers, the song was okay. It wasn't great. It didn't really just like spin my head around, frankly. Interesting that James is there uh, in this recording. It kind of like, I don't know if I would have noticed that ahead of time, if it would have changed my opinion on the song, if I would have mentally thought it was better than it was. But I don't think this is the song that the subscriber requested, but it was the band, and I looked for like one of their most popular band or most popular song on their latest album. I kind of do that sometimes. I want to know what the most current thing is. Um, so it was okay. I'm not super stoked on it, but I'll give them another try. See what else they got. Um, Definitely. I mean, I could see there's potential there. Just that, it wasn't quite you know proggy enough for me. I think, frankly, it wasn't quite. Didn't have enough. It was pretty basic as far as the song structure and the chords, and just the drumming was just it's it was all basic, pretty basic, which is fine, and that can be great in a lot of situations. I'm just like, you know, my head's been spinning with the music I've been playing on this channel, so to kind of feels like a little bit of a step down, a step back, and creativity, I think would be the right word. Good enough song, just it wasn't. They weren't doing things like Michael and Opeth would do, where it just we just shock you and surprise you and go places that you didn't expect it to go. That was that's basically it. That was a pretty predictable song. I like that. I like that little breakdown part. Um, with that keyboard, like that thing. What was it? That was okay. That was my favorite part of the song, frankly. Okay, so yeah, it's I give it like a 5 out of 100. No, 5 out of 10 maybe for my first view. I mean, doing first listen reactions is not easy. It's really hard to grasp the song in your first listen. I always go back and listen to them, and when I hear them the second time, it's so different. It's so different. The song always hits you different the first time. You're processing. I'm processing so much, and then the second time, I'm already familiar, and so then it's hitting me a little bit different. And I can understand some things or hear some things. So many times, I hear things. I says, why didn't I talk about that on my reaction? Because a lot of times some of these more complicated songs are, they're complicated and it's hard to remember everything, especially the way I do it, because I don't like to stop the song. I just don't. I like to listen to the song. And I just don't like stopping the song. I just don't. And so some people don't like that, and they tell me I'm making a mistake, like a handful, hardly anybody. Most people, I think, just want to hear the song. And sometimes I have a good reaction, and I have things to say, and then sometimes I don't, and maybe the song, went over my head or whatever. A lot of times I'm not a lyric guy. Like some people are really into the lyrics and the meaning. I'm more of a music guy. I listen to the music, and the melody is part of the music, not so much the story. So if I get the story later, that's cool. If it's something that's impactful and important, that's great. But a lot of times it's not that easy to figure out. Other times, the story is right in your face and you can figure it out. But I'm not doing research ahead of time on these things. I'm just taking taking your requests or your suggestions, and I'm just playing them. I'm just reacting to them the first time I hear them. I know nothing about this band, Beholder. I don't know where they're from. Nothing. So I guess that's the way this reaction went. Not a lot of talk about the music because didn't really hit me that hard. So, anyways, I'll post it anyways, and you guys can let me know if you think we should hear more of these guys. And I missed the boat maybe with this particular song. It's like a bad song to start with as an introduction to the band. That happens. I understand. It was my choice. I chose this song, based on the numbers of plays. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. We'll see what you have to say about it. All right, guys. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Okay, make sure you subscribe for some good songs. No, I'm just kidding. It was a good song. It just not as like engaging and just mind bending as some of the others. All right, talk to you in the comments down below. Thanks. Bye.